I talked about reaching out to the war veterans, but we are also reaching out to the community. We have analyzed the situation as war veterans, and we concluded that there are 4 pillars of stability for the modern state of Zimbabwe. The Chimurenga group, Zipra and Zanla, who are the modern state apparatus of Zimbabwe. We also respect, and that includes the regional balance with Zipra and Dumiso and the people from Matebeleland. That's why we want them to be part of the next governance in Zimbabwe. We also are aware of the constant vote of the MDC since 2000 and its appeal from the urban youth. And we are also very grateful for the MDC support for COPAC and the recognition of the war veterans. So bygones are bygones with them. We are reaching out to all Zimbabweans. We are also reaching out to the white diaspora and the white business community and to the white community, because they used to run an economy, they are well organized. We want them to be included because we did not fight a racial war. So we are reaching out to all those. If we can bring those and the new diaspora into play, when the country stabilizes and starts recovering from the ravages of the G40, we will need all this talent back into the country so that we can build a new Zimbabwe. So that's what we want to send out messages loud and clear. And by the same token, we are reaching out to our erstwhile enemies in imperial times in the West, the Western countries. They've never been happy with the war veterans because they never forgave us for defeating Ian Smith. But now that they have seen that the people whom they thought could run this country are so incompetent, the G40, we are reaching out to the Western embassies and through them to their governments to say, can we form a new compact so that we can make this country recover? We will need capital. Capital can come from the West, capital can come from the East. We have no issues about that. So we are reaching out to London, we are reaching out to Washington, we are reaching out to Paris, we are reaching out to Brussels, to Frankfurt, and all the major centers of capital as war veterans to say this country has been run on a scorched earth policy by the G40. We now want it to recover, and we want capital from everywhere to join the capital from Mumbai, from Shenzhen, from Beijing, from Seoul, and from everywhere to come and rebuild a modern country. See, I was pained when I was ambassador in China. I saw skyscrapers cropping like mushroom everywhere in China. And each skyscraper needs steel, and steel is chrome. And Zimbabwe had no ounce of chrome being exported to China when a country was becoming the second largest economy, and it's your historical friend. And I'm the ambassador waking up every day, seeing all these new buildings mushrooming. This is the work of the G40, totally incompetent. They have no idea about how a modern economy wants. They had stopped the export of chrome. Now they are all celebrating. I had a fight with the president in cabinet, and he shouted at me when I said it's foolish not to export chrome when this is the major asset which God gave you, from Gwanda all the way to Shamva, 600 kilometers of chrome. And the countries are modernizing, they want chrome, and Zimbabwe is absent from the market because of the Andrinagaswere, tinoda kuti tite beneficiate. So tofa tiri marombe because you're waiting for beneficiation. Uku China iri kuvaka matown. Turkey is selling chrome, South Africa is selling chrome, India is selling chrome, and you are absent from the market. Now, because of the war veterans after the Mashungo resolution, and because of my resolute fight in the cabinet, young people are getting busy on the Great Dike.
Yes.
Mining chrome. That's what the war veterans do. We are visionaries. That's how we did with the tobacco sector. We are visionaries. We created a modern economy. You saw the most modern building in this country now? Southampton, TIMB. I was ambassador in Beijing. I fought with the Chinese to make them invest in the tobacco industry. And now the most successful modern business in Zimbabwe is tobacco sector. No guarantees from government, from cabinet. Operates strictly on commercial lines. Because it is a business. That's created by the war veterans. What am I saying? We are the visionaries. What this country needs visionaries. And the visionaries belong to the nation, to the war veterans. That's why we went as young people to go and fight. That's why all of you are so poor and you have no hope. We are a country of hopelessness now. we need to get rid. And when we go to the next elections, we must fight to say we defeat hopelessness. And hopelessness comes from what? From the G40. Avana, companies are always apana no declare tax. Chau kungo budget. Makambo zwanzi kasubira ani ma employee. Embende aipa price pake. Apana chiripo. Ana chombo besa apana chiripo. Asa vanozviti tiri ma businessmen. Kungoba day in and day out. Those are wakangogarira hanzi tiri. No. We have had enough of that. There is an issue which is topical today because the chiefs are meeting the President of the Republic. Chiefs are being given cars. We, the war veterans, say chiefs deserve their cars. It is their right as leaders in the community to have cars. So do MPs, so do all other people. But most important, if you consider the population of Zimbabwe of 14 million and our treasure trove of riches, every Zimbabwean deserves a car. Every Zimbabwean deserves a better life. So let's not be made to be jealous of chiefs when they get cars. Rather than we complain that everybody should have cars. And they are not coming from Kasugwere's farm being given to them. They are coming from the public coffers. So let's not try to give chombo. Let's not chombo and Kasugwere try to claim credit. This is the taxpayer. My chief. So we say to the chiefs, enjoy your cars. But as you enjoy them, don't allow yourself to have a trade-off of your car and organizing a vote from a person with a 60-house mansion and say, I will support you in your mansion when your child does not have a car, when your child does not have a job, when the community in which you are is full of graduates who are not working, when the people still look for inputs every day, every year in and year out. So chiefs, enjoy your cars, but say to Chombo, no, thank you, but no thank you. Thank you, but no thanks. They are not theirs. And we also to the Zimbabwean, be gracious to the chiefs. They didn't cause your problem. The problem is caused by the G40. So let's focus on the enemy. Let's not try to focus at pinpointing. And when the voting time comes to the chiefs, don't thank people for something which belongs to you by trying to organize a vote for them. And incidentally, the people of Zimbabwe will never be bought by material things. They value their country more than. Otherwise, Smith would never have lost an election. He had more capacity to bribe because his economy was working than this economy of the G40, which is not working. So people of Zimbabwe, be conscious of people trying to sell you trinkets in return for your vote, and that includes the chiefs. By and large, I think that's our appeal. We would hope that the business community and all other people of goodwill start a campaign to say, Abata mashingo, abata ini. We may want even t-shirts. They have as much right to be Zimbabwean as anybody. Mashingo, yakafanana ne Mash Central, yakafanana ne Mash West, yakafanana ne Mash North, yakafanana ne Bulawayo. We are all equal as provinces. No one should intrude and try to undermine the integrity of another province by imposing his own people in that province. That's what he says. Because the general now appropriates himself as a feudalist. He wants to be each time nonsense from a young man whose parents have a dubious record during the war of being traitors. Central. Kuti baba wake wangu wari mutengesi aJosiah Kasukwere ambuya wangu waigara ikoko ndaivaziya inini now we want to masquerade kuti ndakarwa hondo ndiri mudumbu mamai vangu. What nonsense. Pana na chombo wakati tatina wakakutama ari madofu. Now he was not bright, and now he's not only on top of not being bright, he's very venal. kutsvaga nokuti daenda pfuma iyi chacreatwa hapana. Ndiwo ma-G40 andiri kutaura ana Jonathan, proven traitors with even code numbers from the CIA.